Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a special Pisces twin reading for you guys, and Ciara is here to join me with that.
Hello.
This pick a card is all about what career path is waiting for you and what hidden talents do you possess or what might you possess. So please do remember this is a general reading. It is not a personal one. So maybe not all messages might resonate for you, and that is perfectly fine. General reading, therefore, no need to take anything personally. If you are feeling drawn to more than one group, feel free to listen to whatever you want, okay? There's no rules with this. You do you. We're learning how to use our intuition here. That's what this is all about. So, yeah, free to be you and me. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, we have 4 groups here. We have group 1 with the green spirit quartz. We have group 2 with the brain farting moss agate, tree agate. I can't remember what the hell this is.
Tree agate.
Tree agate. Anyway, sorry. I have so many, it's like hard to keep track. Anyway, group 3, with the malachite here, which I love the color of that. And we have group 4 with the trusty jade. So anyways, go ahead, pause the video, do whatever it takes. If you are interested in getting a personal reading, there's information in the drop-down box on how to book one with me or me and Ciara here, and all kinds of other information as well. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and you can pause the video, do whatever it takes, and let's get started. Group 1, you guys who chose the green Phantom quartz. Ciara's over here schooling me, giving me shit about crystals. Sorry, I sometimes, like, if I don't work with something 24/7, it's like I kind of forget what it's called. It just happens. I have it all
kind of the same family anyway, but
yeah,
it's technically the Phantom quartz.
This is a spirit quartz right here.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, mommy. Okay, now let's get on with this. So I pulled a bunch of different tarot and oracle, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to look and see what possible career paths are waiting for you and what hidden talents you might possess. We have the Tower card, we have the Moon card, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. Holy
all major arcana. That's wild.
Do we want to do this first before we flip these over, or do we want to flip them all? We have the Builder, we have creative expression, we have sensitivity, and we have justice. Holy shit. We also have femme fatale, we have liberator.
You're definitely justice system is definitely a big one in
Teacher,
here.
and we have a damsel. Interesting. Okay. And I'm going to do the other ones in a minute. So anyhow, when I'm looking at this, so when we look at the tarot cards, okay, when it comes to major tarot cards, we have the Tower, the Moon, and the Wheel of Fortune. The Moon obviously indicates a lot of creativity because we have Pisces energy here, okay? Big time. So I feel like this group is probably pretty intuitive, definitely has a creative side. The Moon can indicate any kind of job where you're doing like your best work and most of your work at night. It can indicate somebody who could be a detective, an artist, any kind of like creative jobs like writing, anything artistic wise.
Also psychology could be play into that a little bit as well.
Passive income, like where you've basically invested your money and you're just watching it collect. Believe it or not, you don't. I just have to put it out there because it is part of what the Moon card is. Anybody who works in a field where we are dealing with sex, okay?
Well, you got femme fatale there.
Yeah, and we also have damsel. So, and then with the Tower card there, Tower card can definitely indicate anything having to do with anything dealing with where we're dealing with a competitive job, okay? Demolition work. It could be anything having to do with any kind of career that has a high emotional element or pressure to it. Some of you could actually be military, or you've been considering going into the military or enlisting in military. Guys could be dealing with a lot of conflict resolutions, things like this. These are all indicated with that Tower card. But I also feel like what's going on here, because we have the Tower, we have the Moon, and then we have the Wheel of Fortune, is this group is definitely heavily had something freaking happen where we had a loss of income, a lost job, or you found out a job just wasn't working for you. And it's like, now you are fucking so ready to freaking move on. You are, I feel like you're hearing the call. It's destined to happen. You know, that Wheel of Fortune there. Wheel of Fortune is definitely indicating anything having to do with some sort of public speaking. It could indicate like even starting up your own business of some kind. Any sort of initial, like the beginnings of like an enterprise, or you know, somebody who deals in long-term investments. And like I said, some of you could be like trying to like start your own business or like your own shop or something even. And it's kind of funny because it talked about demolition, you know, with the Tower card. And look, we have builder right here. So some of you could be into property investment or building houses or something like this.
Architecture.
Yeah, exactly. But I feel like with this group, there's a definite, like, you guys have an excellent creative expression, and, you know, you need that in your life to feel happy. And, you know, with liberators and teachers, you know, teachers are very much about any kind of teaching where you teach somebody anything requires a level of creativity, you know?
And also, you know, having the Tower present here means a total and complete, and also even with the Moon as well. I mean, all three of these is like you've gone through a massive shift in your perspective. And that's also what this Liberator card is talking about. Freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns. And that's what the Tower is about as well. So clearly, you know, maybe I get the sense that, yeah, you either lost a job or some of you have come to a realization about the career that you've chosen, that at this point it's run its course for you and you need to now follow your actual life purpose and put some time and effort into that.
So, and then we have the sensitivity card. It says you're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly. See, I feel like some of you could have been going through a big time dark night of the soul in regards to talents and career, and also you've had an awakening and it's made you more intuitive, made you more sensitive. It's kind of funny because we have femme fatale. The light attributes are highlights the erotic energy of the feminine, opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. So it's like, I mean, I feel like for some of you could be, there could be like one of you who could be like a model almost. I'm feeling there's a dancer coming up here. I'm getting a lot of different where a dominatrix. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling that, or like somebody who works in that field, you know, like the BDSM community kind of like, but that's what you do professionally. I'm just saying this. I know that some of you are going to be like, you know, but some people enjoy
Remove
this
the
work.
Stigma.
Exactly. Get over it.
It is legit work.
It is. And it's hard work. And
it's
anyway,
the oldest profession.
Yes, exactly. So, although they're not really...
No, they're not everybody in that field is obviously doing that.
No.
But still, it carries that stigma. A lot of people just assume if you're doing something in the BDSM, it has to necessarily involve intercourse.
So,
not necessarily.
I see damsel here. It says, understanding the nature of healthy romance inspires you to rely on yourself. For some of you, this liberation is coming because you came out of a bad relationship where your other half was a total asshole and a control freak. And you were not allowed in their house to pursue your dream or your goal.
To express yourself.
Yes, exactly. Some of you this could have to do with parents even, where it's like you are being liberated and, you know, being able to pursue your goals, your dreams. It's justice served. Finally, you get to freaking be yourself. And it says your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. So some of you could be working within the justice system, or this is what you're wanting to do. Some of you are looking to teach in a foreign land, foreign culture, maybe teaching, you know, a different language to students abroad. But anyways, we have... now we're going to look at some cards here where this could tell us some more indication of what's going on, like what like just different things that might occur. There could be it looks like you guys have an actual subject here, but then we have the milestone card in reverse. These could be like warnings and things you just need to look out, what you need to heal from, what not. With this card, this is in the events, right? And this is
card 6.
So, and it's in reverse. So it says this card reverse could indicate that some celebration is being delayed or even canceled altogether. And this makes sense, right? Maybe you were about to do something. Maybe you were about to change something or go to a big event or start going on tour for something or something like this. But it got canceled because of COVID. Okay? This is definitely could be a possibility. But anyways, it says this card could indicate that some celebration is being delayed or even canceled altogether. While this may be disappointing to you, remember that although the event isn't happening as planned, a milestone still exists and should be acknowledged in your heart. Maybe like because you were getting out of this relationship, you were going to go on vacation to go celebrate, to, be happy, and realize, hey, it's a brand new beginning, but things got postponed. It says, on another level, when this card is reversed, you could find yourself looking back at your life and wishing you had done some things differently in the past. Yes, maybe this is you went into a career that somebody else or your parents wanted you to do, but it's not making you fucking happy. And so you're just like, I'm out. This isn't working for me anymore. And so you're looking back on it and you're like, brooding over it, when really it says, if so, it's time to start considering the steps you have to take in order to make that life-changing decision now. You may not feel quite ready, but that time of inner achievement is calling you now. Each day can be a new milestone for you. Choose honoring thoughts and behaviors. Create joy and optimism now. Celebrate your eternal truth and know that this very life is a milestone for your soul. So obviously, stop dwelling on it and just do the damn thing and start working towards your goals here.
And your dreams. So the area that obviously we're talking about here is career. We also have haystack. So karma. You will reap what you have sown.
That's that wheel.
Wheel of fortune.
Yep.
We got ant with work, achievement, and success. You have hand in need of help, assistance, and guidance.
Don't be afraid to ask for a mentor, a teacher, somebody that you can look up to.
Or you might even need to go back to school a
yes,
little bit.
Definitely.
Or
like that.
just classes. It doesn't necessarily have to be like going and getting a whole new degree or something.
But some of you might.
We have bull, plenty of material things. We have stork with news of a birth or a new business opportunity.
There it is.
Again, don't be worried, especially if things have fallen through, that there is material things. There is new opportunities coming. That's why the old has to fall away. We have bat with take care. Enemies are working against you. And lastly, we have wreath with sorrow over a loss.
I feel like this has to do with this.
Yeah.
This has to do with the past. There's a need to let go, and it's okay to mourn the passing of a person, a situation, a relationship. That's all part of the process. That's, part of healing. And we go through different stages of that where we're like really, really sad. We're super fucking pissed. We're like out for vengeance, whatever. But, it's like, that's part of the process. That's what we go through. And then finally there's like, resolve and resolution to the situation. And, but just keep in mind though, watch what you do and watch what you say, because you reap what you sow. It can affect you later on down the line. So watch out. Karma is here. And we're dealing with that. And I feel like you're very sensitive to that right now. But I feel like your luck is about to change and things are looking up. And like I said, some of you, we have liberator and we have justice. So some of you could be going into the justice or law system, like law, whatever. And then some of you could be going into some kind of creativity thing or night work, shall I say. Some of you could be going back and looking for a mentor to become a teacher of some sort or something like this. There's a whole bunch of different stuff, but obviously this group needs to work on their creative expression for whatever they do. So anyways, that's it. that's all we have for you today for this group. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for further notifications. In the drop-down box, there's information on how to book a personal reading with me or me and my twin here, plus my Patreon information, her information, social media information, and we will catch you next time.
Bye-bye.
For group 2 with the tree agate here, this is going to be your reading. We're going to go ahead and flip over most of the cards, as many as I can get in the view. We have the Three of Swords. We have the Sun, and we have the King of Pentacles. Okay, I'm just going to say this already. I think some of you have been looking to become a surgeon or a heart surgeon, cardiologist, dealing with medicine in general, I feel like. If that is definitely, or going to medical school, because the Three of Swords can definitely indicate that. We have author. We have talk to your angels.
So yeah, definitely with the Three of Swords, that could be anything that has to do with cardiologist. It could be, again, the surgeon. It could also be anybody who's like a butcher, an FIFO worker, grief counselors, anything along those lines as well. And it's interesting because you also have that King of Pentacles, which could also refer to things like middle management or even being a business owner. So some of you maybe are looking at starting your own business in that field, or like opening your own practice in some sense.
We have let go, walk away from this situation in order to resolve it, and protected. You are safe and supported while you change your career. So definitely some of you are looking to get the hell out of what you were doing. It wasn't satisfying you. It wasn't happening for you in the way that you wanted it to. So it's like you are ready to move on. Also, I feel like that some of you have something in your personal life you guys need to let go of. And that you are definitely divinely guided in this situation. The Sun card definitely could indicate where, because, Ciara was saying business, owning your own business. Well, the Sun card kind of reiterates that with the, because this has to do with leadership and dealing with, guiding and being a leader to other people. We could deal, and it's kind of funny because the Sun can actually indicate storytelling, and we have author coming up there. Any kind of job that gives you massive satisfaction where you're having fun, any kind of outdoor jobs, definitely when we're dealing with a lot of people and working with people. So I feel like this group is more social, but also I feel that it's just very satisfying, very happy work. So I think that this card that's coming up can tell us something about this let go and this protected thing, because we have Vampire. We also have Samaritan. We have Athlete. That's very Sun card, I think.
Because it's very Leo energy.
Yes, and we have Avenger. It's kind of funny. We have Protected. We have Avenger. So some of you could be wanting to, I don't know why script writer was coming up to me. Writing teledrama came up into my head for some reason. That's really weird. Very interesting. With the Vampire, some of you might be wanting to write horror stories. Light attribute says, makes you aware that someone or something is draining your life force. So obviously there's somebody possibly who's around you for some of you, who's trying to make you think that you can't follow and pursue your dreams. And this person is just sucking you dry, sucking the joy out of your life. It's time to release that and let that go.
Or it could literally be the career you're currently in is sucking the life out of you.
Yeah, that's true. Very good.
Maybe you're working a job just to work a job, and you're not actually, what is the saying? So you're working to live instead of, or what is it? You live to work, or is it?
It's working to live, not living to work.
Exactly.
So, anyways, we have athlete here. So some of you definitely could be, very athletic. You could be going into professional sports of some kind, or competing in competitions of some kind. It could be anything, martial arts, bodybuilding, whatever. With Samaritan, it says, refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. So some of you could be starting some kind of business or even a charity organization or working for one of them, where it's like, and we have that leadership position and we have the king there. So I feel like for some of you, you might be doing something that, is definitely of like great value to other people that will be very helpful.
Well, counseling came up as well.
Yeah.
And even you have talk to your angels. Instead of worrying, ask for divine guidance. So not only have you guys maybe been worrying about things, but you can help when it comes to other people and maybe like imbuing them with confidence. Maybe even something like, you know, what is it? Like what are those people who do the speaking stuff that like...
Life coach?
Yeah, there we go.
So we have Avenger. Light attributes: desire to balance the scales of justice, righteousness on behalf of society or oneself. And this always amazes me when I see this card, because this guy has got like this cape on, but it is a map of the world. And why do I feel like for some of you, this, with what you want to do and what your passion, it has something to do with travel or straight up moving to a different location. Learning more than one language could be very helpful. Some of you, this might be your passion. This could be your talent. And, you know, languages, linguists, interpreters. That's what's coming up to me here. We also have the card Joyous Fun. So I feel that the career that you're going to pursue definitely is going to be very fun. It's going, because that goes right in tune with that Sun card to me. I mean, when the Sun card shows up, it outshines fucking everything else. Some of you, you know, and I'm just going to say it straight up, like down the line, you could end up running into your life mate this way, and you might end up having kids with this person through your career. But I feel that what you're going to pursue is going to really be fulfilling in multiple ways to you. Let's take a look and see what this has to say. If I can find it. I really wish they laid this book out better.
Seriously.
It's fucking annoying. So anyways, happiness every day is what this card says. An excited family gets ready to enter a light-filled amusement park, signaling the increase of joyous energy in your life. It could be as simple as a happy vacation coming up, or it could herald a new relationship, bringing more fun and excitement. Perhaps a lighthearted friendship will usher in some more social activity. You may be engaging in interesting pursuits that bring a sense of happiness into your daily life. When you choose to have some fun, your bliss will expand. Getting into something that you enjoy will open up your heart to all the other joys that are already in your life. So join that dance group, chorus, tennis league, or tennis, and we have athlete, or whatever fun thing you've been thinking about. Choose to increase the happiness in your environment and in your attitude. After all, each day is yours to create. Find and embrace the joy that's available now, and wonderful new adventures are sure to come your way. And I've really felt like that sense of getting out there in the world and really enjoying yourself and visiting new places and trying new things is really important. I feel like this group definitely has a talent for like dealing with public, PR, also dealing with languages. Like I said, I felt that like really strong. And it's kind of funny because we have the Sun here and then we have this vampire. I feel like by following your bliss and showing your light, it's going to really like get rid of the vampires out of your life. You know?
If you're not waking up in the morning and you're excited about what it is you do for your job or your career, it's not the right career for you. If it's not fun, if it doesn't bring you happiness and make you excited and really embody that sun energy, then it's not the right fit for you.
I mean, we have like that Three of Swords. I mean, I don't know if this is a very specific message. This could just be for one of you. For some of you, why do I feel like you want to go into a medical field where you are actually going to be helping either like through a charity or something like this, where you're going to do practice medicine for people from like underdeveloped areas, or else like that is like life changing to somebody because of their culture. Also, it could be having to deal with like rare diseases or something with a child or children. I feel like you're going to do something that's very beautiful and special with the medicine thing, and not just, oh, I want to be a doctor to make the money and drive a BMW or some shit like that. This is something that's very special and very close to your heart, and very high vibe, you know, with what you're going to be doing, and it's going to bring about great wondrous changes. Also, some of you could be interested in writing children's books too. I totally got that vibe.
So for our other little additional cards that we have here. So you have 2 months of the year. So we have December and you have April. So these might be 2 important time periods in regards to your career, opportunities in relation to your career. Let's see what else we have. We have V, victory in some endeavor.
Awesome.
Bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. Broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. So obviously, one bridge is like breaking down, but you have a brand new, better opportunity.
This is the universe protecting you.
Mm-hmm.
If you think you're, this could be a situation or a relationship even or something like this. The reason why it's not working out is because there's this other bridge over here that is the way you're supposed to go. This is the universe protecting you and keeping you from things that make you unhappy or harm.
Mm-hmm. We also have dark woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. We then have nest, an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. And lastly, we have quill, get back to the basics. You need to get back into writing for sure, some of you.
Yeah, because and I feel like for some of you, you could write some like really cool kids book that is one of those kind of like almost like Harry Potter things where it's like it's for kids but everybody fucking loves it and reads it. Maybe you're the next J.K. Rowling there to do something like that, but I do feel like it has to do with kids or young people for sure. And I really feel like it's very important that you remember to follow your bliss in this situation. Walk away from anything that's not working for you, and just realize that you are divinely guided and protected, and you have guides and angels and things like this around you that you can call on, during meditations or, even before you go to sleep. And they could probably like send you some inspiration and some ideas even, or warnings and messages through your sleep. It happens. So anyways, that's all I'm seeing for this group. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for further notifications. In the drop down box, there's information on how to book a personal reading with me or me and my twin here, plus my Patreon information, all her information, social media information. And we thank you guys for being with us today, and we will catch you next time.
Bye-bye.
3 for Malachite. This is your reading. And we're going to flip over as many as we can right now. We have the Empress. Nice. We have the Magician. I just got chills up my spine and the top of my head. The Chariot.
Wow, all major arcanas.
Jeez, this is a big, big one for you guys. We have Freedom. And it says, you're free to do what you choose. Environmentalist. You're an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and the animals. That's very Empress. Mm-hmm. We have time to decide. Make a decision based on your heart's true desires, not what somebody else wants you to do, what you want to do, folks. Music. Your connection to music is healing for yourself and others. We have Prince. Romantic charm and potential for power. We have the Empress, and we have the Magician and the Chariot. Child divine. Innocence, purity, and redemption suggests a special connection to the divine. We have Artist. Light attributes, expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond the 5 senses, inspiring others to see life symbolically. We have Dilettante. We have light attributes, delights in the arts without having to be a professional. Alerts you to the danger of becoming superficial in your pursuits. So, wow. Obviously, for this group, for your hidden talents or whatever, obviously there's a lot of musicians and artists in this group. No doubt about this. And you know what? I'm just going to say it. This is kind of funny, but some of you might be inspired by Prince. Yeah. And let's face it, he was the shit. So it's like, that could be like you really like his style or his music. He was very unique. That's for damn sure. So this is obviously with the Empress and the Magician. I feel like you guys, some of you are definitely good with the tech and dealing with computers and the internet, working some kind of career where you're dealing with a lot of communication. Even some of you could be really good at sales. With the Empress energy, we're dealing with beauty, fashion, and art. So some of you could be like influencers, like social media influencers, or you've been considering working for like a fashion blog, like, oh God, what am I
Label.
saying? Yeah, fashion label, fashion magazine, fashion, even influencers, because hey, they have fucking websites and make lots of fucking money too. And like I said, beauty, fashion, art. Also, anything that's having to do with caring for other people is the Empress energy right there.
She's very nurturing.
And definitely like working from home. The Chariot is all about dealing with software. So some of you could be like writing software. Some of you could also be like designing video games even or something.
Or website design,
Yes,
web design,
anything
graphic
having
design.
to do with like social media, computers, networking, communications. Some of you could also be dealing with definitely having to do with like travel and transport as well, because that's the Chariot. Some of you could be like traveling for your job, or you want to travel like the world to be like a buyer for a fashion or beauty company or something like this.
Or art.
Yes, and you could be going all over the world and traveling and like visiting different like places and stuff like that to purchase art for somebody or a museum or something like this. I'm even getting. And some of you straight up could like start, this is totally coming up, like a childcare service for somebody, like where you are opening, or you want to teach children, or you want to work with kids, or opening up like some kind of like daycare or something. For some of you have been considering that, or this is something that you do now. But I see for this group, you guys have a lot of talent and music abilities and things like this, and they should probably be developed further, because I just think it'll bring you a lot of satisfaction and happiness. And it could be like, I feel like for this group, there's a few of you who could be doing like side hustles, and this is part of what you're doing for your side hustle, and that side hustle could actually turn into something that's a permanent career. Okay, some of you are very concerned with the environment, working for a company, even if, like if it's in the beauty industry, like a company that's ethical
beauty,
ethical fashion, ethical anything that like is good and like protects or raises money for animals or the environment, things like this. Or this is something that you're interested in starting a company doing. And I'm getting massive chills when I just said that. So I think this is a big one for this. But the point is here, it's time to fucking piss or get off the pot. It's time to decide and just do the thing. Stop thinking about it and just start putting forth that action into what you're doing. I feel like this group is very charming, and you have a lot of potential to go very far with what you're doing, okay? Big time. You might even meet somebody of like big time importance, somebody who could be a celebrity or a musician or an artist that's quite famous. You guys could end up having a relationship with this person or a deep friendship with this person. So as a warning though, we have card 7, which is intention, and it's the honoring path, and it's in reverse. So I feel like you're not honoring yourself by, you need to do this.
You need to be a little bit more confident and actually put yourself out there. Put out your artwork or your music more. Like whatever it is that is like also like those side hustle kind of things where it's like you clearly have talent. You need to show more of that. And also, again, like we've already said, invest more time into working on those things.
Yes. So when this card is reversed, it says, it's a sign of significant self-dismissal and negation. Your life may be filled with people who take advantage of you, but it is you who is setting the stage for your own willingness to put everyone else first. So there you go. Oftentimes, and I know with humanity as a whole, we just love to play the fucking blame game, don't we? Oh, it's their fault. It's my parents' fault. It's this person's fault.
It's the media.
It's the media. It's the government. Why don't you stop buying into their bullshit? Because it's your fault for believing it. It's you. You made the choice to follow it or listen to that or do whatever they're telling you to, and you got fucking hurt in the process. Whose fault is it really? Is it theirs or is it yours? It's it's, yes, they have an ethical responsibility to not be a fuckhead, you know, of course, yes. But it's ultimately you who decides what path to follow and
we
how
all
to
have
behave.
free will.
Yes, exactly. So, all right. So, your life may be filled with people who take advantage of you, but it is you who is setting the stage with your own willingness to put everyone else first. This card is telling you to get back in conscious control. It's time to break the negative cycle of continually living according to other people's agendas. It may seem foreign to you, but it's time to make yourself a priority. Demand respect from yourself and others. Choose healthy habits and loving self-talk. Be aggressive with your radical self-care. Your unwavering intention to do so will lead you to a powerful happiness that is the pervasive current of a beautiful and highly regarded life. Pervasive, yes, pervasive current. Okay.
So for our additional cards here, we have Fair Man, dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. We also have Kite with vacation. We have Tiger, doing something risky, taking a chance. And also, I have to call out, you know, based on whenever it is that you're watching this video, but if you're watching this in the year of 2021, next year, 2022, is Year of the Tiger.
Hello.
We also have Fire, strong emotion, passion, love, or hate.
Wow.
We also have Camel with persevere and you will overcome problems. And lastly, we have Boat, money or property through inheritance, winning, or windfall.
I feel like you definitely, when you start following your path, and this path might involve traveling, moving somewhere else. It could, over bodies of water even. For some of you are definitely going to be meeting somebody along this path. The person, remember I was saying that some of you could actually meet somebody of importance who's a famous artist or a famous musician or something like this. They could be blonde. But I do feel like that you have definite strong emotions about what it is that you want to do. So it's time to take that risk and freaking go for it and do the damn thing, you know? For sure. So anyways, that's all I'm seeing for this group, or that's all we're seeing for this group. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for further notifications. In the drop-down box, there's information on how to book a personal reading with me or me and my twin, plus my Patreon information, her information, and social media stuff. So anyways, thank you guys for being with us, and we will catch you next time.
Bye-bye.
With group 4 with the Lucky Jade, this is going to be your reading. So let's see what comes up in the cards. We have the Hanged Man, psychology, pharmaceuticals. We have the Seven of Swords, someone who is an independent contractor, works for themselves, or it works for things like the FBI, CIA, spies, investigator, detective. We have the Queen of Swords,
wow.
Someone who is definitely up there management-wise, somebody who is very powerful but fair. She could be a little bit icy, but you know what? She's way cool because she's been through some shit. And like I said, she's very fair in dealings with people. She is not one to...
She's definitely, could be things like a lecturer, however you say that word, professor, a manager, definitely very good at dealing and communicating with people and definitely giving direction to people. So either this could be somebody that you're meeting, or again, this is the kind of role that you'll be playing in a particular career that you are looking at.
Also, the Hangman can indicate anything that's very innovative, and it could deal with creative writing. It could actually deal with people who work in magic or magicians. Anything with art and music as well, because it's very Neptunian. And it also, like I said, psychologist, like psychology, someone who's going to school for psychology. So let's see what else came up. We have animals. It says, you understand animals and communicate with them intuitively. Trust your inner guidance as the animals are part of your life's work. We have oracle cards.
Wow.
You are able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and others. We have infinite abundance. It says you're fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose, your North Node. We have leadership. Wow. And that's the queen right there. Take charge of this situation. And look, she's got a fucking sword even. So then we have, oh my God.
Wow.
Holy shit. Detective. Whoa, that's wild. Oh my God, look at that. We have advocate. Shit. We have exorcist.
Wow.
And we have messiah. Oh my God.
That is crazy.
Wow. Okay. So with the exorcist, it says light attribute is freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. Psychology.
Yep.
The psychologist. Messiah, serving humanity with humility. I mean, seriously, that could be the freaking queen's position. That could even be the hangman. It could be when you're working with animals and you're dealing with this, you are actually helping humans by keeping the ecosystem in balance, okay?
Alive.
Yeah, exactly. Detective, great powers of observation and intuition, desire to seek out the truth. Abso-fucking-lutely right there. And we have advocate, inspires you to put compassion into action. I feel like this group is way about like helping and getting to the truth of the matter, finding out, digging up dirt, anything having to do with anything very mental work. Also, it's like the Seven of Swords could actually indicate anything having to do, and whenever we have swords, it could actually indicate, anything military-wise as well. So, just saying. So some of you could actually be in the military right now, or you could be enlisting in the military. I do feel like the Secret Service is big here as well, because that can indicate that. And it's like, we have that spy. It's like observation. Look at those two eyes. I mean, seriously, it's like, and then we have the eye peeking through the book. I really feel like this is the group that really gives a shit. Some of you could definitely, like, your hidden talents could be that you're very like shamanistic, and it's kind of interesting because we like literally have like a shaman dude on here, and then we have those animals. So like working with like animals, like you could just discern things from working with them, possibly. Oracle cards. Some of you could even want to be deciding a fucking oracle deck. And if they look pretty, let me know.
Exactly.
So anyways, I feel like this group is very, and we have with that Neptunian energy, this group is really intuitive, and you can use that intuitive work, that intuitive talent to definitely dig up dirt, to get to the roots of issues. I feel like some of you could be wanting to be a vet even, where you could really feel and like use your intuition to solve, like, why is this animal not feeling well? Like, you guys are just going to know, and you're going to be able to heal them this way. I feel like definitely by following this life purpose, and I know we're kind of like all over the place a little bit with this, but this is a very interesting group. And I feel like when you follow your own lead, you have infinite abundance at your disposal. Definitely. Some of you could be very, very spiritual in nature as well. And I feel like you could be wanting to contribute to humanity by starting up, being a mentor to somebody else. I feel like even kids, teaching young people, helping them. Maybe you could even be involved in some kind of like organization. Some of you might even be involved in like a church or something like this, even where you are helping other people, maybe underprivileged people, just helping people to believe more in themselves so that they can accomplish and follow their dreams and things like this. Like, I feel like you could be, like life coach, inspiration to somebody else too. So, we have wow, look at this. Holy shit. See the angel wings? We have wings right here.
Angel wings here.
Angel wings here. And look at this. Spirit. We have card 4 with the angels of the 4 directions.
Which I think is Michael and Gabriel?
No, it's Michael, Gabriel, Uriel, and Raphael.
Well, in the upright position, it's particularly 2 of them.
Yes, it is. Which we're going to get to that right now. Where is that? Is it the beginning or the end? Here we go. But that's the 4 angels of the 4 directions, the guardians of the watchtowers. That's basically what it is. So this is Uriel, Raphael, Michael, and Gabriel. But in the upright position, it says the light of an angel reaches out in every direction, upright or reversed. This indicates a powerful connection taking place at this time. The upright position reveals the dynamic presence of archangels Uriel and Raphael. And Uriel is the angel of the north, and he's all about the material realm of things and stuff like this. Raphael is about healing and, that heart chakra. He has the caduceus on his staff and stuff. So that's what that's all about. So Uriel, the angel of the north, is the source of immensely valuable inspiration. If you're working on a creative project or you just need some new ideas on some old issues, Uriel is ready to and willing to help. This angel connects you to the universal energy and Akashic information that exists all around you. So call on Uriel to leave any dark confusion behind and bring the insight you require at this time. This fire of God will certainly light up your life. The next messenger in this upright card is Raphael, the archangel of the east. This wonderful angel supports you with matters of love, healing, children, and relationships. And that's weird because I was talking about that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so invite his presence to help you resolve your love and relationship issues and to bring the physical healing you desire. The energy of this angel is so powerful, he is often called the miracle worker. Blah. Yeah. When you receive this card upright, you know that it's time to open your heart and your life to Raphael's loving assistance. The miracle you seek is closer than you think.
Exactly.
Wow.
So for our additional cards here, we have Flag. Do not be tempted to lower your standards.
Yes.
You also have Bear with danger, especially in money matters. We also have Hat with you'll be playing a different role. We also have Vase with secret admirer.
Ooh.
Somebody's definitely got their eye on you. We also have Throne, positive position of authority, leadership.
Yep.
We have Older Woman, dealings or relationship with an older woman. We then have Flowers with happiness. And lastly, we have Fox with shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business.
So, and it's talking about that. And then it's talking about danger, especially in money matters. Don't lower your standards. I feel like somebody could be like trying to get you to do something kind of shady or shitty. Don't fucking buy into their crap.
Or trying to underpay you for what you're worth.
Exactly.
I'll do it for the exposure.
Yeah, fuck you. Seriously, I hate that shit. Especially if you're an artist out there, you know what we're fucking talking about. These people think that they can, get you to work for fucking free. It's like, bite my ass. Why don't you go to school and fucking bust your ass and freaking draw and paint and do all this shit till the wee hours of the night? Perfecting your fucking talent to have somebody saying, oh, well, how much is it? What? Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then you do it.
Yeah,
you do it. Go. So anyways, I feel like the people who are out there trying to make oracle cards or you're trying to work on something like that, that's a fucking massive work. Kudos to you. That's hours and hours of fucking work. And love to you all. Anybody who does anything creative, okay? So anyways, some of you definitely are going to be coming into a position of authority. This is dealings or relationship with an older woman. So this older woman could be like a boss or a mentor who's going to offer you some kind of really awesome position or guidance. But I feel like there's somebody else in the wings here that could be kind of like tempting you to try to do something shitty. Just don't, okay? And also I feel like for some of you, this is going to be a completely different, like a departure and completely different from what you used to do, for sure, okay? Interesting stuff. And it's talking about shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business, and we have that 7 of Swords.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's so totally that. Why do I feel like some of you have like really beautiful, like foxy eyes? Like somebody has that eye shape. Nice. Anyways, so that, do we see anything else here? Oh, exorcist, freeing yourself and others from I felt that was the psychology thing. And also make sure that you are freeing yourself from anything that lowers your standards.
Exactly.
And be careful of people trying to ask for money and stuff from you. Don't fucking do it. And also I feel like this has to do with be careful with student loans.
Yeah.
You know, but
Nobody's favorite word.
no, those are like two of the ugliest words in the English language is student loan. Anyways, so I really feel like, and also there's like some of you definitely have a secret admirer who's gonna like you're gonna meet through your job, your studies, or whatever.
They could also be like a secret admirer
Of
in
your
the
work.
sense, yeah, who might be like a sponsor.
Yeah, the
or-
older woman possibly here, for sure. But you have great happiness and abundance heading your way as long as you follow through and take action. You can, sit, in a room and wish and wish and wish till you're blue in the face. Nothing is going to happen until you put that action behind it. Okay, guys? So anyways, that's it. That's all I'm seeing for this group. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for further notifications. In the drop-down box, there's information on how to book a personal reading with me or me and my twin, plus the Patreon information, Ciara's information, and social media information. Thank you guys for being with us today, and we will catch you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.